Welcome back to DVC Weekly. This is episode 26. My name is Jason Erpeling. I'm the broker of Buy and Sell DVC. I'm here along with Scott Ferrioli.
I'm the owner of DVC-Rental.com and buyandsellDVC.com.
And today is August 4th, 2021. So 11 months from now is July 4th. 7 months from now is March 4th. But back to July 4th. So on the rental side, if someone asks you, what's the best place for watching fireworks for DVC resorts, is there a place you recommend or?
Best places I would say is going to be by Magic Kingdom. So you're going to have Bay Lake Tower, especially if you're able to get the theme park view, Grand Floridian or Polynesian, because all the new special fireworks they do on July 4th is at Magic Kingdom. Epcot doesn't normally do too much special for anything. So Beach Club Boardwalk, yes, it'd be nice to see the fireworks, but you really want to be in the Magic Kingdom area. So those three monorail resorts are probably your best place to watch the fireworks from.
And then would you say that there's a spike in rental requests for July 4th, or is it not particularly?
Probably a small spike. I wouldn't say it's like a super busy time that we get where everybody's trying to get there for the 4th, but I'd say a small little uptick for rentals for the 4th of July.
And then do you find that there's, on the last minute for July 4th, is it mainly Saratoga, Animal Kingdom, and Key West?
Yeah, if it's last minute, it's definitely maybe Saratoga, maybe nothing at that point, depending on how last minute it is. It will sell out for 4th of July. But yeah, you definitely want to put in the requests as far out as possible.
And I just want to real quick mention our social media, the Buy and Sell. Of course, we have the Facebook page. We have the Instagram. We have Twitter. You see us on YouTube. The rental.
We have all the same exact things. And then we just have one TikTok channel, which is just DVC Scott, that covers both channels. We'll get Jason on there dancing, doing some TikTok dances for you and stuff as well.
Sounds perfect.
He's going into the thick of it. He doesn't know that. Don't worry. I hope that you don't know this either. It's a TikTok thing.
So I'm just going to go in. This is from the buy and sell side. When you want to sell your Disney Vacation Club property. So, sometimes you hear the lingo out there, I want to sell my points. Well, then, you ask them, are you looking to sell your 150 points you have for 2021? Or are you looking to sell the property so you no longer own it? Because there is a distinction between the two. So typically, if you're just trying to rent your points for a particular year, you're just trying to rent out your points. And if you want to sell your property so you no longer own it, you're selling your property. So one thing I just want to discuss, can you sell your property with an existing reservation? Let's say an owner comes to DVC-Rental. Remember the dash to save the cash. So they come to DVC-Rental.
That's picked up, by the way. I've had several people mentioning, put in the dash to save the cash. I'm like, oh, they're watching. So
nice.
That was all Jason's.
So they say, hey, I want to rent out these points, or I want to rent out this confirmed reservation that I have. Don't forget that DVC-Rental does have confirmed reservations.
Yep, on a deals page.
So they have a reservation, and it's for November 10th to the 17th of 2021. They put that reservation up for rent, but they also at the same time want to sell their property. So that 100% can happen, because when you sell a property, if you have a confirmed reservation that you want to keep, then the closing is simply after the checkout date. So for example, that person has a reservation, and let's just say that they don't even, they could have it up for rent, but let's just say they want to use it. So the property would be advertised. That's why you see some properties advertised that say can close 11/17. So when that agreement's put together, it's going to say, close on or before December 5th, but not before 11/17. That way you can keep your reservation. So, because a lot of times sellers will come and say, well, I thought I had to complete all reservations. No, you can have a reservation 9 months out and still sell your property. It's going to close after you check out. And I do want to, we don't do a lot of, advertising on our channel. We give food reviews, we talk fishing, we talk about fireworks. But I just want to let you know, again, buy and sell DVC. I'm a former DVC cast member. Our commission's only 6.5%. It's most are going to charge 8.5 to 8.9%. I've been selling DVC since 2004, and closings usually take 6 to 8 weeks. And I mean, it's a very easy transaction. Now, I do, as a seller, you do have to get final documents notarized, but that is, everything up to that point is all done electronically, but the final documents cannot be done electronically. You print out your documents, go to see a notary, you have some witnesses, send them in, and it's a very easy process to sell your property. Of course, our job is to, earn your business, get more listings, and then attract more buyers. The buyers are looking for listings, and we try to be as competitive as possible with our commission and the value that we offer to bring in more listings. So now we're on to Scott's food review of the week.
So for today's food review, we're going to differ a little bit. We're not actually doing a food, we're doing a drink.
Oh my.
Is this
the first drink review?
This is the first drink that we've done. I'm not a big coffee person or anything, so it's not like I'm going to the park and getting Starbucks coffees or anything really special. But we were at Epcot the other day, and they have a new drink in the Joffrey's at the American Pavilion called the Cinnamon Chai Tea. I've had chai tea before. I like chai tea. It's $6.39. I'd say it's probably like a medium-sized cup. The chai tea is warm, and they put it over ice. It's an iced chai tea, and it was hot out, and I was really looking forward to the cold chai tea. And when we got it, it showed up warm because it was just poured. And the whole time we had it, the most it probably got to was about room temperature. It never got cold, which was a little disheartening just because I was hot and I really want something cold to drink. It was very good, but for the price, I probably wouldn't get it again. I don't think it's a great deal. $6.40 for a medium coffee that within 2 minutes was gone. I just wouldn't do it. I give it a 7.1. It still tasted really good, and I do like chai tea, a nice chai tea. It was good just for the price, and it was just too warm. Not something I'd personally get again. But again, try it again. I'm not somebody who goes to Starbucks, so you might be used to spending $6 for a coffee or something. That's just not normally what I do. I don't drink coffee. So I was like, ooh, $6.39 for a small little drink to begin with was a little off-putting to me, but it was hot out and I really wanted that drink. And it was tasty, but 7.1, just probably wouldn't get it again just due to the value because I'm thrifty.
And I will tell you, I'm not a coffee expert either. I don't drink coffee, so
yeah, I'm not somebody like I said. I think $6 for somebody to get coffee. I know I used to work with a guy. I'm sure my buddy Rob's not watching this. But it was my old boss I used to work for. We worked in a building that had a Starbucks in it, and he would go 3 times a day to Starbucks. I'm going every time he'd go, he's probably dropping somewhere between $6 and $7. I'm going, that's $21 a day on coffees. That adds up really, really quick. It's just not my cup of tea or coffee, as the case may be. Just that's a lot of money for a small drink. It doesn't even have any alcohol in it.
I'd better spend the money on the cookie.
Oh, heck yeah. I would take that $6.39 and I would go right to Gideon's. I'd get myself another cookie, definitely.
That sounds perfect. So we just want to get some comments from Scott on the rental side. I don't know if there's anything you want to throw out there, information that people need, or
everything. Kind of like with resales and rentals, it's a fluid market. Stuff is always changing. Right now, there's a lot of people coming down here. It's very, very popular. You've got a lot of people, who wanted to come last year, who have all the money that they saved from their vacations last year as well, which is why I think the resale market's done well, is people are saying, instead of going to Disney, maybe I'll buy a contract. But you've got a lot of people right now who are saying, I'm ready to come, and there's not a lot of availability for the whole rest of this year. So definitely start looking for 2022, start looking to put stuff in quickly. I mean, if you want to come this year, put in a request as fast as possible. Maybe there's something, but
go to the confirm reservations. Do you have any of those?
The thing is, the confirm reservations, they're getting picked through pretty quickly as well. So we at one point, this is during the pandemic, we had, I think, 250 confirmed reservations on our deals page. Right now, we're probably averaging somewhere between around 30 or so, I would guess. I don't know the number offhand, but we went from 250 down to 30. So they've been picked through pretty clean, and we're getting new stuff in every week, but we're also selling them every week. So if you plan on going this year, go check availability on our site. Try to get it in as fast as possible. Try to be flexible if you can, because there's not a lot left. And definitely check the deals page, because if you see it on there, I mean, there's literally only one room. It's a DVC member who's booked this room and can't go. There's nothing else beside it. Or a lot of people, they go to our deals page like, oh, can you add two nights on the poly onto this? And there's just nothing to even add on at all.
So one question on the deals page, and I probably should have asked you this before we started filming, but is that something that you can you sort by check-in date? Or
it automatically defaults to the earliest check-in through the latest check-in, but you can also select by month. Okay. So if you sit there and you said, I just want to see what you have available for December, you can click December and hit the search button. It'll just show you the resorts for the availability that we have in December.
Okay, so if somebody wants to try and travel sometime between 10/10 and 10/25, it's easy to find that chunk of date range.
Well, because not through the search filter, because again, the search filter will just check for the month of check-in. So if you're looking through, October through December, if you search October, it's only going to show you rentals that have a check-in on an October date. Okay. So, October 1st, check in through October 31st. But anything that checks in anytime in November, December won't show up in that list. But again, everything is automatically sorted by check-in date. So it's the earliest check-in through the latest. So if you want to start in October, just, if you're on your phone, just scroll up to start hitting October dates, or, if you're on your computer, just scroll down, and it's relatively easy to find. And again, there's not a ton of confirmed reservations right now. You're not sorting through 250 to find something that works. You're searching through 30 of them, hoping that you find something that's close that you can make work.
And just real quick on that, so let's say somebody goes to the confirmed reservations, they find one that they want. What's the buttons what's the steps on securing it so they are the ones that own that confirmed reservation?
Sure. Once you click on the confirmed reservation to pull up the information, there's a book now button on there. So you just click the book now button. It's going to ask you for all the information for the rooms, your name, address, phone number, if there are children, their ages, all the stuff that Disney needs for the reservation. And then at the end, it's going to ask you for a $200 deposit, which goes towards the total. That's not an additional fee or anything. And once you do that, it sends us all the information, and then we just contact the DVC member, give them your family's information, and have them book everything in your names for you. Because again, the room's already booked. They literally just have to contact DVC and just switch out the names and address so it's your family and not theirs anymore.
And then when that member has done that, then does another email go and say, okay, everything's completed?
Oh, yeah. Once we book everything, we send an email out. We'll also send out the contract to you to sign with all your information, and your confirmation number will be on there. I can't tell you how many times recently we've had people, even who booked a room with us months ago, who email us and say, hey, I'm trying to log into My Disney Experience. You never sent me the confirmation number. In the emails that we send you, the email has the confirmation number. The contract that we send you has the confirmation number. So we always make sure you have the confirmation number when we send you all the information. So you can link it up immediately once we send you everything.
And then is this... So let's say, is it a matter of would you say under 10 minutes that you can have it secured? No. Okay.
Now, if we're booking a brand new room, sometimes if we have a DVC member's login, we can have it done in 10 minutes. But since this is a confirmed reservation that only one DVC member can do, they can either do it online. It's a little bit trickier because you're able to change everybody's name online except for the lead guest. So,
but again, we've had another episode where Scott's trying to get that changed. So. If it ever does get
Disney,
changed,
pay attention to this, Disney.
It's because of Sky,
Yeah, but
so sorry to interrupt there.
So either the DVC member possibly has to call DVC and wait an hour on the phone to get through to have them change the lead guest, or sometimes if the chat feature opens up online, it's not always open with Disney, but if the chat feature opens up and they get through to a cast member there, they can have them change the lead guest on there. So for confirmed reservations, sometimes it could take maybe a day or so. It just depends how quickly we can get through, or how quickly chat possibly opens up. So it can be a little bit trickier. It's not as fast as booking a regular room sometimes. But again, in theory, the room's already been secured, so it's not like you're going to lose it.
And if someone's out here watching this and they have some points that they're trying to rent out, or if they have a confirmed reservation, it sounds like definitely because of availability, just go ahead and rent out the confirmed reservation right now?
Oh yeah, it depends. If the points are good for a long time and it's something,
I guess if the points are expiring between now and the end of November.
oh, then definitely keep your confirmed reservation.
Okay.
If the points are good for a long time, you might say, and you've got something that maybe isn't as desirable, and you go, oh, I've got beach club points, but I booked a 2-bedroom at Saratoga Springs. We may encourage you to cancel the Saratoga Springs and use those beach clubs to book a reservation because we've got people waiting.
Between the 7 and 11 month beach club window?
Right now we have a bunch of people who are waiting on beach club points. So it just kind of depends what you have. But if you've got something expiring sometime soon, and you've got confirmed reservation, you're going to want to keep that because odds are you're not going to be able to switch to much else because just lack of availability.
So Scott just slipped that in. So if you heard that, if you have beach club points, they can be used.
Contact us.
They can be used between 7 and 11 months. Get them those points because it sounds like they'll be running out pretty quickly.
Yeah, Beach Club and Polynesian right now are the main ones that we need. It kind of goes in waves. Sometimes we'll need another resort. We'll get a run on one resort and we'll rent sometimes we'll have 1,000 polys just sitting around. Other times there's a run on Polynesian points and that's what we have now. It's right now we need Polynesian and Beach Club points. So,
and it's the studios, I'm guessing, that people want the Polynesian, right?
Yes. I mean, people do book the bungalows not very often through us just because they're so expensive. So I'd say 99% of the Polynesian rooms we book are the studios.
Which I love the studios, but I was just checking because I didn't want to assume there, but
oh yeah, those poly studios are absolutely great. But I mean, again, any points you can always email me personally at scott@dvc-rental.com.
Remember the dash to save the cash.
That's right.
And remember to watch them on TikTok.
Yes, exactly.
Well, thank you very much. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to like, subscribe. One thing I do want to mention is, I believe at this point, it's 2 episodes ago, we had Debbie Eli on from Vacation Club Loans.
Yes.
So that would be episode 24, I believe. Sometimes I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, Ty will get it fixed.
That should be right, I think.
So if you comment on that video, you'll be entered in to win one of the gift cards that she's giving out. Plus, for those that purchase and use Vacation Club Loans between now and the end of the year, they're going to be entered in to win another gift card that Vacation Club Loans is giving out. So be sure to check that out. Thanks for tuning in.
Debbie was really sweet, wasn't she?
Yeah.
She was nice. She's a nice lady.
And she'll take great care of you. She loves her job. And, you're looking to finance a property. I mean, I don't know if it's good news, bad news. It's super easy to finance a property. Yeah. So it's not a problem at all.
Well, thank you for watching. We always appreciate it. Have a great day.
Thank you.